everyone. I just wanted to hop on here today and kind of show you how to order from my website and then access your templates. So I have some social media templates. I wanted to show you how to access them and then go into Canva to edit those to make them your own so that you can put your brand colors on them, change fonts, change photos, make it what you want it to be. So let's get started. I'm going to switch over to my computer and I will walk you through the steps. All right, see you soon. Hi everyone. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and get started by showing you how to order on the website. So I do have a screen up here if I'm looking away. That is why I'm looking at that. So when you shop, of course, you have all of these tabs here. I'm going to show you with a template that I created. So we're going to go to templates. We're going to grab this social media templates. And then you just add to cart, just as you would with anything. You can go ahead and proceed to checkout. We have options here or PayPal. Either one works. For today, we're going to go ahead and just proceed to cart. You're going to enter in all of your info here, add your debit and credit card. Now, you don't have to create an account. That's just for convenience. If you think you may come back and buy some more stuff, and now you just want to make it easy on yourself, you can do it that way. You also have the option to save your payment method if you choose to do so. I don't see any of that. It's completely secure. I use Stripe and PayPal. So you can do that, or you can choose not to. Either way is fine. And once you get your order placed, you're going to get to this screen here. This is your thank you for ordering. And in order to get your template, it is super easy. You click access your template. It's going to go straight to here, and this is perfect. This is exactly what you want to see. We're going to click use template. I say template and template interchangeably, obviously. All right, and once we get to this screen, you're going to be in your Canva account. Now, if you don't have a Canva account, totally free to get one. You can get a free account, and the free version works on all of my templates. So no need to buy the pro version. Now, if you are often in social media and you want to add that, I do have a link below that you can try it for 30 days and see if it's something you would like. If not, that's fine too. You can absolutely use the free version on this. All right, so you're going to come to this screen. Now, these are obviously just, the templates. So you're going to want to put all of your own information in here. So I want to show you how easy that is to do. So this is actually a shadow that is over the top, kind of a cool little thing, but you can move that out. You can keep it in, whatever you decide for now. I'm just going to slide it over. Now, if you want to change your template to a different color theme, you don't have to go each individual template to do that. You actually can click here. You're going to go up to this little color right here, click on it. And say you want this really pretty green. Maybe that's your color palette or your brand color, whatever you decide you want to do. I'm going to click on that. That's beautiful. And then see right down here, it says change all. If you click that, it's going to change all of your templates to that color within that. Anything that was the former color will be turned to that. Now, these were slightly different. So all we have to do is the same thing there. If you want, say you want to do a little darker green there, we're going to click that, click change all, and boom, all of those ones are now changed. So now we have completely different looking templates. Super easy to do. Same thing with your fonts. So let's start with this font here. Right now it's the Seasons, which is what I use a lot for my brand. But say you want, we'll go with Josephine. Say you like that better. You can actually do the same thing. Click change all. Font has now changed throughout everything that was formerly the Season is now going to be Josephine. Now we have this is now Red Hat display. We want to go ahead and change that to let's see, I like Montserrat. So here we find that. Click Montserrat, click Change All, and now it's all in Montserrat. Super easy way to do that. Now, all of these are just photos, stock photos. Now, when you are changing out the photos for maybe your product, you can actually just go to one of your files. I'm just going to show you on my screen here. Don't judge the massive amount of files and pictures I have. But say you want to put this in there. You can just drag and drop, upload into your Canva. Now you have this photo. So you can add all of your product photos, just go ahead, drag and drop them into Canva, or you can click upload files and do it that way. Either way works. So as you can see, we just popped that photo in, and this is super easy. You just grab it, drag it, and then it will grab the file where that photo is. So now you have your new photo. If you want to use different stock images, you can do that. You're going to want to do it only the free version. So I have Pro, but I'm going to show you. You see the photos here. Now these are just a bunch of different photos. You can search. Say you want a flat lay. Search flat lay, enter, and you are able to use anything without the little crown. Little crown is Pro, but like I said, if you choose to use that, you can absolutely do that on any social media that you are going to use for yourself. You cannot use Pro for anything that you're going to sell. So just keep that in mind. But if you want to use it for your own social media posts, sorry, I can't talk today, then you absolutely can do that. So even with that 30-day free trial, you can use all you want. So keep that in mind. But for right now, I'm going to filter it to free. And that way, all I see is our options with the free version. So when you are going to take another photo, you can just click on it and drag and drop it. And you see how it just kind of captures it? If you just hover over, it should snap into place. It might take a little bit. It's doing it really well today, but it doesn't always. You can also delete the photo, delete image, and that's what you're going to see here. Now, most of my templates, I just leave with the stock photos in. I don't know, I just like it better. But if you do receive one that just has this, which other sellers, they will sell it like that, and that's fine too. Same thing, you're just going to go ahead and drag and drop it. So super easy there. Let's grab a couple of my products so you can see kind of how that would work in real life. So I have a couple more. We're going to, let's say we're going to use a couple of these posts. No, here we go. So here's the digital planner that I sell. Drag and drop it there. Here's another option, drag and drop it there. And then you're just going to enter in your information. Go ahead, you can put in digital planner. And we're just going to add our own text here, created specifically for content creators. Includes. Okay, so there we have our own description. Now if you don't like how that's sitting, you can also just click right on it. You're going to have your little pointer. Click on it, and then you can drag it wherever you'd like. Say that you don't particularly like how this is looking. You can actually delete the whole darn thing. So you can delete the image, you can delete the grid, everything. All right, so you can do that. You want to change it, you maybe put it here, and let's say you want to grab a different frame. You can do that. Go ahead and click over to Elements. You're going to click out of Photos here, and there's tons of options. These are free. for different photo frames. So maybe you're selling, if you're selling a digital product, maybe you want a computer here. And you want this maybe to go down here. And maybe this goes here. You can do that. And we'll go over here and find a photo to throw in there. Now, say it's here and you don't like how that's sitting. Sometimes it's weird when it does that, right? Now this one, we're not going to be able to get the everything in there, but we can move it. If you double click in that photo, you can actually move that around. It's being a little bit slow right now, but you can actually move that around to sit how you'd like it to sit. See that? Or say I wanted that bottom part in. No, I probably wouldn't do that because it cuts off a lot of that photo, but say you did, and you can move it to where exactly where you want that photo to sit. And all of those photo frames, these are all free. You can also do grids. So let's go back to the elements. We're going to go back down here and go over to grids. Now this you can actually, let's find one. Let's say we don't want this circle here. Get rid of that. And you want to put a grid. We're going to pop that in there. Now see how it kind of covers the whole page. That's fine if you want it to do that. There's a lot of really nice looks that come with just the photo in the background. But let's say we don't want to do that and we want to add a couple photos in here. We're going to go back to the uploads, just easier that way. Drag and drop. It popped right in there. And we're going to drag and drop. Now, obviously this one's kind of small, but you can actually drag that out if you like. Make it bigger, make it smaller. There's a lot of flexibility. So you can do that. Let's say we regret this, we hate this. We can actually click the back bar and it will erase each little step that we make and bring us back to the previous step. Now we have it back to where it was. All right, here is another trick. Now, obviously, you're going to want to put your website and all of that in there, but I want to show you some effects with the text. So you can do different effects as far as, like, say you want it curved. You can do that. Go back to none if you don't like that. When you take this and squeeze it together, it puts it on two lines, or say you want it far apart, you can do that. Another thing is, if you go up to here on spacing, that's actual letter spacing. So you can take these letters and squeeze them together, or you can move them back apart there. And this is actually line spacing. So you're going to go closer together and further apart there. And the way you make sure you're doing the correct thing is you're going to have that square around it. So that means you're playing with that specific lettering. All right, so this should get you started as far as editing your templates. Now, anything that I have put on here, you are welcome to use. There are other shadows that are free. If you go back into your elements, you can search shadows. And there are different shadows that you can use. Now, some of them are for actually creating like a shadow underneath your image. So you can click that in there and maybe put an iPad over the top and it looks like there's a little shadow underneath. So that's an option also. Here's another shadow that you could use. Say we want to get rid of this one up top, delete that, and pop this one in. Now, let's say we want to use that, but that's a little too dark. We're going to go over here. This is your transparency or opacity on an image. So you can actually just drag that right down to however dark or light you want it. Say we just wanted a very subtle shadow. There you go. And that's all. This is all part of the free version. Now, I want to quick show you a couple features of the Pro. One feature of the Pro that's really nice is, I'm going to come all the way down here so I don't mess up anything on the template. Now you can use these templates and they are literally yours. So do whatever you want. It doesn't change the original file, in case you were wondering that. Now we're going to go into my projects. Let's say I'm looking here and I'm like, okay, I want to pop this image into my, I want this post in there. So we're going to pop it open. You can click it and there you have it. It's right there. So that is not available in the free version. I like it because I do use some different images or maybe some listing photos multiple times. And it's nice because now I can edit this. Like I like this, say, but I have a new OneNote planner that I want to pop the images into. Easy peasy. I just go over here and pop that new one right in. So that makes that part really nice. The other Pro features, of course, is you get more access to the free or the Pro version of the images, photos, all of that. The caveat to that is you can use that as much as you want on your own personal stuff, but the licensing, you want to definitely read closely with Canva. I am no Canva licensing expert, so I basically only use the Pro version photos, elements, all of that in stuff that I'm using for myself. All right, so I did want to just walk you through some of the other options as far as the elements that you can use. As you can see, there's just a ton here. There's lines and shapes. If you want to say, pop a line in here, you can do that here with your line. I'm going to click on that. I don't know. All right, so there's our line. Say we want to put it right in here. And then we can take this and actually take that line weight down, or you can go up, however you want to do that. I usually keep mine pretty thin, but it really depends on what you're doing with it. And now you have a little line in there. So as you can see, even though these are templates that multiple people may use, you can absolutely make them completely your own and they will not even look the same. So I hope this was helpful. I will also show you how to access the Etsy files. So Etsy is a little bit different. This is my website. Let's go into Etsy and I will show you how to do that. Actually, we're going to do that in a different video. All right, I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any additional questions. I'll be happy to help. My website is plannedchaosliving.com. There is a link I will put below. If you're watching this on Instagram, I have a link in my bio. Hope to talk to you guys soon. I will next show you guys how to download and use the template through Etsy. So feel free to watch that if you're curious on how to do that. Downloading and all of that stuff works for pretty much any digital product you were going to purchase through Etsy. So hopefully it'll be helpful for you, not just for my stuff, but for anyone's. I hope you learned some new tips and tricks today, and give me some feedback if you want to see some additional stuff through Canva. I will be happy to show you. There's quite a few features. I couldn't get to all of them within the Pro and the free version. So I will make more videos on that. But if you have any specific recommendations on things that you would like to see, let me know and I will do it. Thank you. Have a great day.